Hello guys, welcome to the house renovation of my Legacy Challenge house. I downloaded this house from the gallery. It is named Family Cape Cod Furnished and was furnished by Magic Sweeter, and the original is by Dutch Simmer 96. I decided to download this house because I really liked the layout, but I didn't want to build one my own, so I decided that I had to refurnish it. And I really like how it turns out. I really like that. There we are in the living room originally, but I decided to switch that, and in the end I made the dining room out of it because I just thought I want to have a fireplace, and it just didn't seem to fit like it was in the original house. So I decided that I would make an art room out of the original dining room, and then out of the living room I would make the dining room. And the living room is in the other part of the house, which we will see, I don't know, in just a few minutes, I suppose. We're working on the kitchen right now. I really like the kitchen. I always say I decide, but I decided to make it a little bit bigger, just to move the stairs and then put a lot of the parenthood stuff in it. I really like the counters. And I thought that would fit the house really well. And I love the flooring that we got with cats and dogs. I really like that. And I don't know what did I do. I think it is because it is a really big house, but it's really, I don't know how to say that. It's really easy to you don't get lost in it, although it's a big house. So we have 6 bedrooms. Because we have a lot of people living in there. We have the mother, Emilia, and we have her 5. Are they 5? I don't know. We have the eldest son, Ambrose. No, I think they're just 4 children, 4 sons. We have Ambrose, Alan, Damien, and oh my god, Riley, the sons, and we have the youngest daughter, Aria, living in there, and also Damien's wife, I think. Is she his wife? I don't know. Or his girlfriend. I don't think we're married yet. So she's his girlfriend, and they are living in there. I want them to have a child and then move out, I think probably in one of the next episodes. But we will see. I mentioned that I really like the kitchen. I think it looks great, and I really like that. And I think it fits the family because it's a really happy, friendly, and colorful kitchen, and I really like that. And I think we won't move out Damien and his girlfriend before they have the child, because we also have a dog in the household, since cats and dogs. So I will have to move one of the other sons out. So the problem is Riley will have to stay in the house because I want him and the youngest daughter Aria to be vets, to have a clinic together, so that she won't be so alone when all of the brothers move out. And because this is a really big house for one person alone, but we will have to do that at some point in the future, because Arya will have the next generation, but till then I want her not to be alone, of course. So Riley will stay in there with her, and I also want Ambrose to stay in there. So Alan will move out first. He is the 3rd eldest son, I think, and he's a musician, as his father was. He doesn't have a boyfriend yet, but I don't know if we will get to know one. Perhaps we will visit the family or the brother in the future, and then he will have one. I don't know, I haven't decided yet. And also Ambrose will eventually have to move out, but he's the eldest brother and I really like him. I don't know, I just grew really close to him, although I know he's just a sim. I really like him. So I just made a little reading nook there. I really like that. I think it looks great. And of course we have the new pet stuff in there. I try to use everything from the stuff and also from Parenthood because the objects are quite new. And yeah, I like that. And this big room in the background, on the how's it called? Not on the first floor, but below that, will be the living room. But we will see that. So we're just placing the beds because I don't know where to put the children. I haven't decided yet. I just decided that the biggest room, this one, will be Aria's room because she's the heir of the Legacy Challenge, and so I want her to have the biggest room. I also have to read up on the rules a little bit more. I have forgotten almost all of them, I think, because I wanted to create a husband for her, well, or a boyfriend, but I don't know if we are allowed to do that, or if she just should visit some guy in the town, somewhere, and that will be her future spouse. I don't know. I'm not sure on that. I have to reread the rules, and then we will see if we come up with a create a sim video or not. So this room was really a struggle. I decided to put in that bed because it is one of the newest beds, and I really like that pattern and the color. So it is purple or lilac and gold or yellow. I can't decide. And it was really difficult to match the colors. That was really a struggle. But I decided on the vampire wallpaper in the end because I really love it. I really love that wallpaper, especially in the gold. I think it is so pretty. And then I obviously had to match all the colors with lilac or purple and gold or cream colors or yellow, and that was so difficult. And I really wanted to put that bench or whatever that was there, but it just didn't look right, so I didn't do that in the end. What else are we doing? So Arya is still a teenager. I think she will age up in a few days. I'm not sure if I think they are 4 days, but I'm not really sure about that. My memory is not that good. So we will put in a few posters and stuff in there because she's still a teenager and I think she's pretty young as well. So she will have a desk and a working area or study area, and yeah, I think it looks quite girly. I didn't think that she was so girly, but in the end her room turned out like that. So I just decided to go with that because I think it looks really beautiful and I love that. And yeah, what else? I think it's not too girly. I also like purple or lilac or that plum color on the wall. I really like that. But we will see how she develops. I'm not sure. We will just look how she acts. Also, at the beginning I didn't really know Ambrose, of course, because you don't oh my god, you didn't play so much with him because he's not the most important person of the family, which is Arya. But I really grew close to him, as I mentioned before, and I really like him. He seems to be such a nice guy, and he always seems to help his siblings, and I really like that. So this will be the living room, which was also quite a struggle. This smaller room will be Amelia's bedroom, so the mother's bedroom. She's an elder now. Her husband died a few episodes ago, but she's still in contact with him. But because we all know there are ghosts in The Sims, and he's a ghost, and they are boyfriend and girlfriend, which is quite cute, I think. And in the end, I think I didn't have a lot of money left, so I didn't put so much effort in the no, not in the living room, in the bedrooms of the other children. And also they are quite small, so I don't know. I just put a bed and some decoration in there, I think. But I also try to match every personality of them. So I really try to incorporate the space stuff and physics stuff and such kind of things in Ambrose's room because he's an astronaut, and also in Alan's room I think he has a really dark and gloomy personality, and I put a lot of dark stuff in the living room. Not living room, in the bedroom, I think. Yeah, I really think it turned out quite nice. I cut a little bit out because it would have been way too long just for a decoration video, so it's just furnishing this house. I'm not even building it. Yeah, but I really love furnishing. I don't know what it is. I really like the style of The Sims 4. Although at the beginning, as we got the game, I don't know if I really like that. I was so used to play The Sims 3, so yeah, I don't know. I couldn't appreciate it at first, but I grew close to it and I really like it. And I really love the style because it is so versatile, and I think it ages quite good in comprehension to. How can I explain that? The Sim 3 was a lot more detailed and I can't remember the word. Well, realistic, I suppose. But I think a lot of the textures then were just too much, and I really didn't like them in the end. And so I like it a lot more that we don't have these. Yeah, I don't know. Extreme textures in The Sims 4, and it is a little bit more boxy, I have to admit. Especially the nightstands, they are really aggravating sometimes because they are so big, and yeah, in relation to the beds they seem a little too big, but well. So the room on the right is going to be Ambrose's room, and the left one is Damien's room. So you see I put a lot of galaxy posters and stuff and alien stuff in there, and yes, this is Damien's room. Yeah, I wanted to match the colors of the room to this paintings I put there, but unfortunately I was not able to find things that really matched the colors. So I was really sad about that because I wanted to make the room a little copper and that greenish color, but that didn't really work out as I planned it, so I decided to just leave it simple. And it's also not a really big room, so I just left it how it was, and I think it still looks nice. Trying out a lot more colors for the wall, but it just didn't work. So this room is going to be Riley's room. Riley, I don't know that much at the moment. I hope I really will get to know him better, since he will play a little bigger role in the Let's Play than the other brothers. But his room is the simplest, I think, or the most simple room. I didn't know what to do with it. I just think in the end it's brown and a little blue and cream. I'm not sure. I can't remember what I did there. But I think it's okay. And in the end, he will perhaps move into another room. I'm not sure. Or perhaps we will change the layout of the house a little bit, because these upper rooms are possibly good for children's rooms, but for adults they are perhaps a little too small. And I really wanted to fit a fireplace in the living room, But it was so complicated because the shape of the living room is a little bit unusual, and I didn't know where to put the TV stand and where they should watch TV then, and so I decided to make a fireplace nook out of this little nook. And then I tried to put the TV somewhere else, but it looked really odd, and I tried a lot of things there and just have to see how it looks. And I really wanted to match the color of the wall to that of the fireplace, but sadly it didn't work so good. I think we have a wall color that looks good together with a fireplace, but it's not the same color as I would have wished for. So that's a little bit unfortunate, but I think it still looks nice. Yeah, what else? Still trying out a lot of different colors. Really not sure what to do there. And I would love to hang up paintings on that fireplace. There is a lot of empty space there, if you can see that. And I would love to have a painting there or something else, some wall decoration, but it didn't work. I tried it out. I tried to move objects up, but it just didn't work, so I deleted it afterwards and tried something else. Just put some lights up there on the shelves, I think, and some plants. Then I'm moving around again the furniture, and I'm not happy with that, how it looks right now. So I'm really happy that I decided to put in that little nook there, and we put on that new, how's that called, the new sofa or the bay window seat. Yeah, the bay window seat we put in there. I wanted to use the older one at the beginning, but I just couldn't make it work somehow. So we used the newer one, and I think it is good. How it turns out, and I really would love to have more color swatches for these couches. I really like them, but I think there are just too few of them, so well, we have to work with what we have. Yeah, so working on the roof, I saw that when I put a roof up there that it was a little bit also in the room upstairs, so that looked quite strange, so I decided to change that and make it smaller, and then put up the photos of the family on the wall. And I think in the Let's Play we make newer photos, or I don't know if I did it in off screen or something like that. I think I did, but we have new photos on the wall, so these are not the actual photos because they are quite outdated. They are all young adults and one teenager now, so yeah, I think it comes together after a while, but right now it is not quite like I wanted it to be. But I think the setting is quite like it will be in the end, I think. We're just moving around some stuff and turning the TV stand around and adding some more stuff, and I think it looks quite good then. There I used the old bay window seat, but I think I really changed that. I'm not sure yet now. I think I changed it, didn't I? Yeah, I did. Okay. So we have the new bay window seat and we have the parented sofa, and I think the colors look so good together. And I'm really happy that I did that, and I try to use different colors every time, but you also tend to use the same colors because you just, I don't know, when you see some colors that look nice together, you tend to use them the next time as well, because you already know that they look good together, if that makes sense. Or it's just me. That could also be. I don't know. But I really like the color swatches of that. How's that called? The wooden table thingy where the below the photos. What else? I'm not sure. Yeah, just placing some decorational objects. And I think what is left to do, I'm not sure. I think we have to do Amelia's room and perhaps Ellen's room. I think the other rooms are quite finished. Yeah, and a little nook for the dog. So we have a dog in there. His name is Cookie. And I think he really fits into the family. Yeah, and I don't know what to tell you because I told you everything I could tell you, possibly. Huh. And I think I'm just decorating a little bit more, and I really don't know what else to say. Let's see. This is the dog's corner, so he has his own place, and I think that's good. And I moved the door, the front door, but did we see that? I'm not sure. I already forgot it. And I decided to add some floor painting around the house, because I think it always looks a little bit better with that. And we made a little grave for Milo, so I think this will be where the graves are placed. And yeah, just decorating a little bit more because Riley is also interested in painting, and I thought that he and Amelia could paint together. And what else are we doing? What am I doing there? Okay, I think I just took some screenshots, and I really wanted to place that helm over there on the fireplace, but it didn't work. And that's where I tried to put some paintings up, but it also didn't work. So I just put some random decorational objects on the walls and on the shelves. I think some plants and candles. Because there is pretty much space above the fireplace, because I think it's a medium wall height, so there is pretty much space. And I think I didn't even touch the bathrooms. I think I just put some oh my god, lamps in there, and so I think I didn't include them in the screenshots, because I really didn't touch them, just put some stuff in there. Well, in the end, I think we also didn't have enough money to renovate the bathrooms, but perhaps I will do that in the future, I'm not sure. I think we have 4 bathrooms, and that's really good because we have 6 or 7 Sims living in that house at the moment, and it is so difficult to manage them all. There you see Riley and Alan standing outside and talking. Yeah, just put some lamps into the bathrooms. Perhaps I will put a shower in there because it was pretty empty, that one bathroom. Here we are in Amelia's bedroom. I of course wanted to use the new bed, but it is a little difficult to match the walls or the wallpaper because I wanted to use a red at the walls, but the red we have is so loud. I would love to have a red that is a little bit more muted, like that one we have on the wall now, but there are stripes, and I would love to have it just as blank color, I think, or as plain color. What else? Yeah, I don't know, I'm just decorating a little bit. Yeah, I'm not sure what I will do because I think we're nearly at the end, but I'm still doing something. So, oh yeah, I'm working on Riley's room right now. I accidentally deleted the floor a second ago and then decided to use some rugs, and I think they look quite good. They seem to overlap quite strangely, but when you combine them it almost looks like one rug, and I think that is fine. And I tried to change the wall colors a little bit and the flooring because it didn't really seem right. But I don't know. I think this is the room that I'm the least happy with. Yeah, but I think it's okay. So this is Ellen's room. I mentioned that I wanted it quite dark and, well, it's not too dark because we have some whites and creams and grays in there, but I wanted it to look like a musician would live there, and he's a quite cool guy, I think. And I also like Ellen. So this is Ellen's room, and on the left we have Ambrose's room, who is an astronaut. So I think that's almost everything for now. I hope you enjoyed that video. If you liked it, please give me a thumbs up, and I will talk to you soon. Bye guys.